Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2021 IFBB Mile High Pro Bikini results. A spectacular show, win number 26 for Miss Ashley. So exciting. Let's get right to it. So of course we always do a brief recap of what this show means for Olympia. So for the bikini division, this is considered an all-other contest, so you can see the points that are received by 2nd through 5th place. The winner qualifies for Olympia, and then at the end of the qualification period, it's the top 5 in the points who get to go to Olympia. So focusing on the top 5 who received the points, in 1st place was Ashley, 2nd was Corey, 3rd Jimmy, 4th Shelby, and 5th Ellie. And one thing to take note of here, guys, look at this. Ashley had 4 points. Corey was so close behind at 5 points. So it was a tight race. So exciting. Okay, so beginning with Ellie in 5th place, I think she looked just beautiful. I love this purple suit. It is so flattering. It looks great with her dark hair. Her makeup is beautiful. She looks so calm, and her posing is fabulous. I love her shoulder. Her shoulder really stood out to me, especially when you compare it to some of her other shows. Look at how her shoulder looked at the Atlantic coast versus how it is here. She's just posing beautifully. It's popped, it's rounded, it's full, just gorgeous. Love it. I think she has beautiful conditioning. She's got great definition in her obliques, that gorgeous line running down her leg. She just looks amazing as always, and I think a 5th place was tremendous, and she just looked beautiful. I loved it. Okay, next in 4th place was Shelby, who again is another one consistently in the top 5, just doing fabulous. And when I look at Shelby, something is so beautiful about her hair, her makeup. I love the darker lip. She just looks gorgeous. Absolutely a knockout. Fabulous. Love it. In terms of her physique, beautiful as usual. She's got great shape in her arms, a lovely hourglass figure. I wouldn't mind if the hair, of course, I always say this was to the back, but it's just a picture. She could have moved it a second later. Her abs are nice and tight, very small waist, and beautiful shape to her glute and her hamstrings. She's just gorgeous. One thing I noticed when Shelby's standing in the lineup with everybody else facing the back, I noticed that her legs maybe could use a little bit more size compared to the others in the top 5. When you look at Shelby all on her own, I think she looks absolutely fantastic, but you can let me know in the comments if you agree with me. Okay, next in 3rd place was Jimmy. We last saw her at the Wasatch Warrior Show where she got 5th place, and here she's getting 3rd, so she's doing fantastic. And I love everything about Jimmy. She has a beautiful shape. She's got gorgeous upper body, really nice hourglass, a fabulous shape to the glutes, especially that curve where it comes and connects with the hamstring. She looks beautiful. Great legs, everything. Abs, love it. My only suggestion, I wouldn't have minded a little bit more conditioning, just so that we saw a tiny bit more definition, you know, in her leg, that she doesn't have that line really sharply defined, showing off her glutes and her quads. Maybe a little bit more, just a little more definition in her arms. You'll see it especially when I go to the next picture of our 2nd place winner. There's quite a difference between the conditioning. But I think even with that, she looks absolutely phenomenal. She has a gorgeous silhouette, a beautiful shape. She's got gorgeous hair, perfect suit, just fabulous. Okay, so here's Corey in 2nd place, and maybe you see what I mean. She's a little bit more defined. There's even a little bit of vascularity in her arms. Not that you necessarily need vascularity in bikini, but I'm just trying to say that she looks super conditioned. Really, really great definition. Her abs are crazy defined, beautiful shape in her arms, nice line in her legs. Even that leg in the back has some definition on the top with her quads. I think she looks amazing. And believe it or not, you guys, this was Corey's pro debut. insane. 1 point from first place. Wow, what an crazy, amazing achievement. I think she should be so proud of herself. I can't get over her tiny waist and her unbelievable hourglass figure. She's got these gorgeous, really large delts, great lats, a teeny, teeny, tiny waist, like the smallest waist ever, and then really, really beautiful glutes. I think she is on fire. Just nailed it. My only suggestion for Corey would be to get the makeup on her face to match the tan just a little bit better. Of course, you don't have to be completely the exact same color, but I noticed the difference in the color. That's it. I think she looked fabulous. Okay, now in first place, her 26th pro win. Unbelievable. Ashley does it again. She looks beautiful, as always. She always looks beautiful, but she did really, really well at this show. She's got great conditioning. I love her abs. You've got just the very beginning of a six-pack showing on her extremely flat stomach. Insane obliques. She's got that beautiful line that I always love on Ashley, going right down the side of her leg, outlining her quads. Her glutes are so high. They're just popping out. Beautiful shape to her hamstrings, and I think her shoulders and her arms look fabulous in the show too. I've commented before that I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more size on Ashley's arms, which of course is going to take time. She's competing like crazy. You can't just put muscle on when you're competing every single week, but she looks fantastic. Her arms have a beautiful shape. She's holding herself beautifully. I think her posing is getting just so incredible. Her arm is nice and close to her body. It's really highlighting her delts. She looks fabulous. Insane hourglass. Gorgeous. Great first place. Okay, so I made a little mashup of our top 5 so you can see everybody's side by side. And Corey's tiny waist really stands out to me. Holy smokes. Jimmy has that beautiful shape, great glutes, but Ashley had it all. She has the conditioning, so you see the abs, you see the definition in her legs, and she has that great hourglass shape. But it was close with Corey. She did really, really well. Ellie and Shelby, of course, look beautiful as well. It was a great top 5, as it always is in these pro shows. These girls are so good. Just, I'm in awe. Now, from behind, a few things that I did notice. Maybe you see what I mean about Shelby. Her legs are a little bit small compared to the other girls. Just, I don't know, something maybe she could, maybe it's a posing thing. Who knows? I did see that Corey posted that one of the things the judges said for her feedback was that her back pose was a bit wide. And I think you can see that in comparison to the other girls. Her legs are a little further apart. Probably don't need to be that far. Ashley, you can see, is standing almost with her feet shoulder width. So it gives you an idea of how the different position of the feet changes the shape of the back. You want to maintain that hourglass shape and highlight the glutes without being too far or too close together. It's a delicate balance. I think everybody looked amazing. Beautiful shape to the glutes. Ellie perhaps had a little too much definition in her hamstrings compared to the rest of the lineup. But gosh, everybody looked great. It was a contest of brunettes today, the dark-haired beauties. Beautiful variety of suits. But Ashley just had these amazing glutes, beautiful glute ham tie-ins, and just enough definition in the hamstrings, nothing too crazy, and beautiful posing. So it was fantastic. Okay, now in terms of Olympia, Ashley, of course, is qualified for life, doesn't have to worry about points. Corey is on the list with 5, Jimmy is up to 11, Shelby has 12, and Ellie has 12 as well. And you can see there's a couple names I X'd out only because those women are already qualified. So, next weekend, coming up soon, we have 2 contests. We have the Clash of the Titans and we have the Asia Grand Prix Pro Bikini. So 2 more bikini shows coming up. Make sure you subscribe. I will be back with a recap of both of those shows as soon as I can. Please give me a like if you like this video, and you can find me at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and of course on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.